Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great. So many people talk about self-love. We hear it everywhere. We hear things like you have to love yourself, build your confidence, make yourself a priority, etc. But what does that really mean? What is it like to really love yourself? Usually when we read about these kind of topics, most of the advice that we get is like, don't pay attention to what other people think of you. If you don't feel like going out, just don't go. Self-care, don't feel guilty for canceling plans. You're perfect the way you are, etc., etc. Well, in fact, loving yourself and therefore building your self-confidence is way more than that. It's like a whole process. You have to be willing to really do the work it requires. And that work is inner work. Like it's between you and yourself. You need to be honest with yourself before anything else. Now you may think, okay, so how do I get started? Well, you need to first set the intention. The intention of taking this self-discovery adventure seriously, to shed light on your qualities, on your flaws too. You have to be willing to face everything and be honest and brave enough to recognize your flaws, your bad habits, your negative thoughts, and all of that. You need to determine what is good for you and what is not. You need to figure out what needs to be replaced, what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved. You also have to think of those things that you deeply know are not good for you and quit them. For example, you know that spending so much time scrolling on the internet is not good for you, for your mental and physical health. You need to acknowledge that and promise yourself to stop. Make a plan to stop and actually stop. That requires effort, yes, but that's how it is. If you truly want something, you need to work for it. This is the crucial and most important part. Promising yourself things and actually acting upon that promise. That's the key for building self-esteem, self-love, and self-confidence. You need to stop betraying yourself. Because every time you promise yourself something and end up not doing it, your self-love and esteem gradually decreases. Look, for example, if someone or like your partner keeps telling you they will do something or bring you something or take you to visit a certain place, and every time you ask them about that particular thing, they start finding excuses or telling you lies. You will start doubting them and their words, of course. You will feel like you can't fully trust them. And that's just the same between you and your own self. You can't love yourself and keep lying to yourself. You can't betray and pretend to love. You need to really, really, really commit to doing what's good for you. It is your responsibility and duty. You deserve to be treated well, and the only person who's with you 24/7 is you. So you must treat yourself well. You need to respect yourself. You need to honor yourself. Let's picture this in your mind. Let's imagine a healthy, beautiful couple, a dream goal couple. When you look at them, you can see how much they love each other. They treat each other well, they take care of each other, they ask each other how they are doing, how they are feeling, they listen, they help, they appreciate the other person, etc. They act like that because they know the person and they love the person. That's how your relationship with yourself must be. All those things, you need to make sure you give them to yourself. You need to build a relationship with yourself before wanting to bond with anyone else. You can't love yourself if you don't know yourself. That's why it's so important to start working on yourself, like I said before, to actually acknowledge your flaws, bad habits, but also qualities and strengths, and change what needs to be changed. And above all, do the things you promised yourself you would do. This way you will show yourself that you can be trusted. Also, in that journey of self-love, you need to believe that you deserve the best. For example, when you promised yourself you would eat healthier because you want to be healthy and have a strong body, you may find yourself in a situation where you have two options. The number one is you have a chocolate bar. You just need to pick it up and eat it, even though you know it's full of sugar and not good for you. And the option number two is a fruits bowl snack, where you will need to clean, prepare, and cut the fruits before eating them. Chances are you will choose the first one because it's easier. The second one requires time and you may feel like it's a waste of time. Why? Because your self-love is not strong enough. If you loved and respected yourself enough, you would choose option 2 because you know that your body deserves the best. You wouldn't accept anything unhealthy or something that does not serve you. It is similar in every other aspect of your life. You truly need to believe that you deserve great things. You deserve the best. You really need to start loving yourself.